Okay, children. Before we have completed about the towards history, early humans, how they settled their life, how they started learning everything, and how they invented anything, what all they invented. Here, early humans used weapons. They used only the weapons. Early humans used the weapons. Early humans means நம்மளுக்கு முன்னாடி இருந்த பழங்கால மனிதர்கள். Early humans used weapons to protect themselves. They used the weapons, protect themselves from animals, and they used torches. They used also torches to find the path. Torches na அந்த torch கிடையாது. They will light the தீப்பந்தம்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. அந்த மாதிரி the torches to find the path in the jungle. And they drew paintings of what they saw and around them on the walls and the caves. So some of them they draw the paintings using the natural colors. They draw paintings on the walls. On the paintings on the walls of the caves. Walls of the caves. Okay, where they lived. So early humans used weapons to protect themselves from the animals, dangerous animals, to protect themselves anything from the forest. And then they used torches. For torches means kailanda deepandamari, that's using that wooden and something to find the path and draw paintings on the walls of the caves using the natural colors of the flowers and the artificial paintings. And stone wheels. Next one is we are going to see the stone wheels. What is the stone wheels? First they find only the stone wheels. So how they find out that stone wheels? So stone wheels எப்படி கண்டுபிடிச்சாங்கன்னா, when the stones are rolled from the mountains, they acquired a round shape. So the mountains will be there in the forest. So when the stones rolled, the stones roll உருண்டு வரும்போது, what will happen? They acquired a round shape வருது, they feel that. So humans observed them and thus the wheel was invented. So அதை பார்த்ததும், so இப்படி wheels round shapeல தான் it can roll. So they can make it as a wheel அப்படின்னு சொல்லி. In the beginning, it was made of stone. So stone first made by stone wheel is made by the stone first, and then the wheel is later by wood. First stone la da the wheel vandhudu and later by wood la wheel pannanga. Okay, first kallule wheel mari senjanga, the malai eduthu kall eduthu circle la kodanji and then they make it as a wheel, and after that later by the wood le wheel mari pannaanga. And then that is the wheel is the first scientific invention. In the wheel da முதலா மனிதன் கண்டுபிடித்த first scientific invention. Okay children, wheel is the first scientific invention. So அவனுக்கு எதுவும் தெரியாத காலத்தில் எதுவுமே எப்படி பண்ணுறதுன்னு தெரியாது. இந்த ஓல்டன் பீரியட் first invention, scientific invention is the wheel. So on the wheel after that padipadiya first stone and then by the wood and then later by the number iron copper adachu and then now the rubber ellame use panni now we make it as a car wheel and everything. And then pottery. What do you mean by pottery? Pottery naka மண்பானை செய்யறது. ஓகேயா? ஸோ the குயவர்கள் மண்பானை செய்பவர்கள். Pottery was also one of the greatest inventions by humans. The baked pot, the pot was baked and the chakramari irukku. You might have seen this here in this picture also, you can see. So in this pot they will put the mud and they keep on rotating and keep the fingers and make it as a pot. So it will come like a pot. So the baked pot and after that they will bake that pot. That will become a strong. Even if in the market also we can see the மண்பானைகள் சொல்லுவாங்க, that is the pot. So the baked pot, after making this they will bake the pot. Bake it na அதை வேக வைப்பாங்க, அதை ஒரு இதில் வச்சு, and was strong and looked beautiful. It is very beautiful And Stone Age people made all the household artifacts. Stone Age people on the kaalathil only they used only this stone mud parts, only this baked part for the cooking and everything, all the household artifacts by themselves. Avangale adha senju they will use it. And stone houses are built. After that, in the Pane Kandapuchi, they built a stone houses. Veedu katnaanga, stone houses are built, and roof of these houses and the veetoda koora vandu make it with sticks and husk. Husk means in the vaikkol, in the vaikkol. They put the sticks and after that they put that husk. After several inventions, adukapram padipadiya onnona invention panna they started to live and settle in life. Now how we are settled in life in all the facilities like that, one by one they have invented, avanga pinnadi vandavanga one by one they have invented, and we started living in a settled life. This is the pottery. So first is the whale is the first scientific invention, and pottery was the greatest, is one of the greatest invention, is one of the greatest inventions of the man. One of the greatest inventions. Okay. So Stone Age people in olden age they used only their pottery, this for the household artifacts. And after that they built stone houses they built, and with the roof of the sticks and the thatched with the sticks and the husk. And next one is agriculture. So first they invented the wheel, then the pottery, and then they build a house made of the stones, and the roofs are thatched with husk and the sticks. Now agriculture. So in the beginning I said they are settled down, the humans are settled on the riverside. So riverside settle ago they find out that the crops are growing, and some of the crops are growing, and they know how to put the cultivation. They learn the cultivation in that way. And agriculture is an important activity in the human history of the humans. So without agriculture we cannot live in this. They started cultivating crops. So konchama enna payir vagaigal panna, they started cultivating the crops. They sowed seeds, vedai vedicharga, and harvested crops, urpatti pannanga payir, harvested crops, and they found it convenient live along the rivers as a crops grower. So riverside irundhudu, it's very very useful for them to live there and grow the crops also, because crops valadana we need water. So they are living nearby the river, so water is also there. So they found it very convenient. So after this pottery, wheel, pottery and everything, they find agricultural to grow the crops, and crops are also grew very well. So in this way the man developed his way of life one by one like this only. So after this progress in Magnan life. So after this progress, how the man came? So first man came, and then man after members joined means family, and family will become a society, and society will become a community, and for that community some administration must be there. Adu paathukiradhukku பொறுப்புகளை பார்ப்பதற்கு, that is administration. So first man, and then a family and society, a community and administration. So here see some of the parts, mud parts. This is the vessel urns, and these are the some pots, metal like this. These were the burial pots. These all are called the burial pots. Now, if some of the human is dead means, they will put this type of mud pots and the urns, vessels and everything along with this burial body, and they keep it along with the dead bodies and buried under the ground. Mannukadile porchiruvanga. There were burial pots called urns. The burial pots called urns. Okay, in which which the dead bodies were placed and buried under the ground. Then Chalcolithic age. Chalcolithic age. What do you mean by the Chalcolithic age? At the end of the new stone age, இப்போ new stone age paleolithic போயாச்சு, mesolithic போயாச்சு, new stone age க்கு வந்துட்டோம். Because they found everything, ஒன்னொன்னா கண்டுபிடிச்சாங்க. So at the end of the new stone age, copper was invented. Copper was invented in new stone age. First one, copper was invented. At the end of the period, copper was invented. Okay children. In this age, both stone and copper were used. So stone and copper also used in both this age. Stone and copper used. First they used only the stone, afterwards they invented copper. In Neolithic age only they started this copper. So copper was invented, after that stone and copper was used. And then this period was called Chalcolithic age. That is why this is called, both stone and copper are both, they is called as a Chalcolithic age. And bronze also was produced with the copper, zinc and tin were mixed together. These metals, bronze also produced. Bronze vandadu, bronze along with that copper. Copper, zinc and tin were mixed together. So this period, the period in which the people made from bronze. So bronze led to made panna bronze tools. The period which they made the bronze, all this they made when people made tools. People made tools in the bronze, with the bronze. The period when people made tools with bronze was called Bronze Age. Can you understand, children? What do you mean by the Chalcolithic age? At the end of the new stone age, copper was invented. End of the new stone age, copper kandupidichanga. Okay, and after that they used stone and copper also were used. That is called as the Chalcolithic age. And bronze was also produced along with the copper, zinc and tin and mixed it together. And the period when people made tools with the bronze, so bronze used panni and the period tools are used pannumbodhu, that was known as the Bronze Age. So each period is called according to that age. And Iron Age, the man discovered irons and started using the iron tools as their weapons. So one by one they discovered. Now they know how to use the iron tools for as a weapons to kill the animals, throwing the weapons like that. This age was called as the Iron Age. When they started invented and using the iron, that age is called as an Iron Age. In this age, household articles and agricultural tools were made up of iron. So all these household articles, everything, first they used only the mud pots and the mud articles and the stones only were used. And after that, this Iron Age, all the household articles and even the agricultural tools were also made up of the iron. Okay. Now next, archaeological excavations. So archaeological means பழங்காலத்தில் அந்த காலத்தில் how they used, what are the metals they used and how they preserved, where they are preserving everything. Archaeological excavation. Archaeological excavations. Coins, potsherds, metal objects and so on are dug out from the archaeological sites. So these people valara avanga irukra idamna it becomes some it's still there and some mannodu manna idu poi alidhu. So this archaeological mannila padichida, they will now archaeological department, they will find out this coins, potsherds, avanga use panna pots, then any metal objects, everything we can see, dug out and see. And that is called the archaeological sites. Such objects are preserved in the museum. In a museum you can see what are the weapons they use, vessels, and what are the things in it. Even now also we can go and see in the museum, and they are preserved properly. In Tamil Nadu, okay, in Tamil Nadu, what are the places where we can see this archaeological in Tamil Nadu? Adichanallur, Arikamedu, and Keeladi are the such sites where these objects are used by the people of the past are excavated. So in Tamil Nadu, Adichanallur, Arikamedu and Keeladi are the such sites where the objects are used by the peoples of the past are excavated. அவங்க என்னென்ன people pastல யூஸ் பண்ணாங்கன்னா அது இன்னும் கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டு இருக்காங்க. Still they are getting something. Still research is going on in this site. So in the sites the research is going on. Okay children. So if you come across any old traditional objects, you have seen the traditional objects, you can collect and preserve them, and you can see the used coins, old coins, anything, somebody might have them. So these collections you can collect and preserve. And scripts, scripts means the கோயிலெல்லா டெம்பிள்ஸ்லாம் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா they will write அந்த கல்லில் பதிச்சு வச்சுருப்பாங்க scripts. They inscribed about the king's rule, and the king எப்படி இருந்தாங்க, the people how they lived, how the society on the rocks, அது எங்கே the rocks ஒரு கல் மாதிரியில் எழுதியிருப்பாங்க, கல்லில் செதுக்கியிருப்பாங்க, அல்லது on the walls are called the inscriptions. Inscriptionsனா அவங்க வாழ்ந்த காலத்தில் what how they lived and what all they had done, it is inscribed, it is scripted on the wall. They are found on the temple walls. Okay children, okay, now this is the lesson for you. So the Stone Age period is the period where stones were only used, and Stone Age is classified as the Paleolithic, Mesolithic and Neolithic. Paleolithic is the old Stone Age, and Mesolithic is the middle Stone Age, and Neolithic is the new Stone Age. So in this period how the people lived and what they have invented. And the first invention is the stone wheel, and next they invented the pottery, and third one is the agriculture is the important activity, that is then they lived across that. And then Chalcolithic age, copper was introduced, then bronze was produced, and after that they invented the iron, and they started using the iron tools as their weapons in the household articles as well as the agricultural tools. And archaeological excavations is on olden days. What are they used? Coins, the potsherds, the metal objects, everything is dug out from the archaeological sites. And in Tamil Nadu, we can see the Adichanallur and Arikamedu and Keeladi are the sites, archaeological sites. These are the archaeological sites, and we can find out the what all they use, the pots, what all the vessels they use, how they lived, even the houses, types of the houses, some are left over there. So still the search is going on. So take your book and learn this children, and then buy the books children, so that you can easily follow forever. Okay, now Paleolithic humans were dash, they wore the leaves of skin of animals. Dash was the first animal of the man. Dog was the first animal of the man. What was the first metal discovered by human? First metal was discovered as copper. And then early man lived in caves. The Stone Age is the period in which stones are used as weapons. And dash was used to produce fire. So I write this as a fill up the blanks. You can learn children. So learn this, fill in the blanks. Early man lived in caves, okay. Early man lived in caves. Okay, early man lived in caves and holes of trees. Then dash was to produce fire. Flint stone was used to produce fire. Flintstone is used to produce fire. Okay. Then dash is the first scientific invention. Wheel is the first scientific invention of man. Wheel is the first scientific invention of man. At the end of the New Stone Age, dash was invented. At the end of the New Stone Age, copper was invented. Copper dash was invented. Okay children, so learn this fill up and thank you.